South Korea is facing a major diplomatic question with less than a month until a new president takes office here. Should this country support Ukraine by sending military equipment to the country that's still being ravaged by war following its invasion by Russia since February? Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelinsky addressed South Korean lawmakers via a virtual address yesterday, insisting this country has military equipment that can stop Russia's vessels and missiles. He appealed to South Korea's memory of the Korean War in the 1950s, when the international community provided a lot of help. He said, as things stand, there is no hope that Russia will stop on its own, and that it will certainly attack other countries after Ukraine. He also shared a short clip filmed by a journalist in the Ukrainian city of Mariupol, showing weeping adults, dying children, and bodies being thrown into mass graves. President Zelensky's plea is gaining even more attention because it came just hours after South Korea's defense ministry rejected Ukraine's request for air defense weapon systems. Seoul's defense ministry says South Korea rejected offering lethal aid because of this country's security situation and its potential impact on our military's readiness posture. The South has instead sent non-lethal aid to Ukraine. Last month, for instance, the defense ministry said South Korea had dispatched an aid package worth $1 billion, including bulletproof helmets, tents, blankets, and first aid kits. But President Zelensky, while thanking South Korea for the assistance it's provided so far, insists more is needed for his country to prevail against Russia. For now, it's unlikely. The current Moon administration has already been asked repeatedly by South Korea's strongest military ally, the US, to provide weapon systems to Ukraine, according to former lawmaker and defense expert Kim Jong-dae. The feeling is that South Korea should not risk a security vacuum at home by sending weapons along with training and operations personnel to Ukraine, with North Korea poised to attack at any time. Another factor could be the impact of upsetting Russia, which may support the North's development of weapons, some of which already appear to have at least taken inspiration from Russia. Yet South Korea is not being passive. Joint Chiefs of Staff Chairman General Won In-cheol told a senior NATO official this week that the South will take part in global efforts to bring a swift resolution to the crisis in Ukraine. This country is also among very few Asian countries to actually take part in US-led sanctions against Russia. Could Seoul also start sending weapons to Ukraine? Possibly under the next administration after May 10th. After all, with South Korea recently signing a multi-trillion won deal to supply the UAE with surface-to-air missiles, it's not like there isn't a recent precedent for agreeing to export such weapons.